So, you say this guy's related to the great Konstantin Stanislavski? No, that's what Sarah told me when we were in Biff Roberts' cold reading class. So, Sarah says this guy, Eric Stanislavski, is like third generation from Konstantin? Yes. And he only has like 3 other teachers you have to study with first for a year or so, I think, before you actually get to work with him. So, I think we could do it before I retire. I know, but I just have to get his name on my resume before I die. I mean, you really can't be a great actor unless you've studied with someone who knows a Stanislavski, or is one. You have to get into his class. It's almost like studying with the master himself. It puts us like 3 people away from the dead master. I know. I mean, every other teacher out there is like 5 or 15 people removed from actually having worked with him. But Eric is a real bloodline relative. What could be better? So did Sarah give you a brochure? Yes. Eric Stanislavski. Is there a big O in Stanislavski? I guess. I mean, I don't know how to spell Italian names. He was Russian. Hey, well, I was close. So, Sarah says this guy not only is smart, but he's cheap? Why would someone so closely related to the greatest acting teacher of all time be cheap? Well, if he's Russian, then they believe in communism, so that means they have to treat everyone equal. So he can't charge us a lot because not a lot of us can afford a lot. You see? But the Russians are no longer a communist society. Well, Eric obviously still is. That's what makes him so great. He upholds the traditions of his people. Well, let's hope so. But what about the spelling of his name? Who cares? It's probably just a typo. You know what? If he is who you say he is, and the spelling of his name is just a typo, I'm in. And if not, hey, we win either way. What do you mean? As long as we just take one acting class, we can put his name on our resume. So long as we exchange names in a handshake, cause then we know him and he knows us, and whammo bammo. We don't even have to study with him. Don't you love this business? All I know is, it's not about the acting. It's about who they think you know. Or who they think you know that they want to know. Or who they know that you know, and who they think likes you, so they can say they know that person too, and therefore they like you too. And they can think about giving you an audition, which doesn't mean you'll get an audition, but at least you know that you know someone that they know, and so they can tell all that to a producer, and he or she can think about bringing you in. Doesn't mean you'll get in, but it is a whole lot closer than anyone else who doesn't know anyone. You are so right. Come on, let's go sign up. I'm right behind you. Lord Huff.
Yes, Lord Puff.
Might I have a word with you? You may have as many words as thee cares to spew. I feel there is nothing here, nor there to spend my time worrying about. I feel contented, and left with nothing but nothing. I know this feeling you refer to as nothing, and it is something to be driven into the ground where the hogs lie around and lick their privates with not so much as a blink in their eye. You seem to have a passion for this nothing, which makes me believe I have come to the right man to help me overcome this nothing and save me from becoming one of those hogs of which you speak. You're right about me and my passions, but nothing is nothing unless you get something from where it is and put it back where it should be. This is nothing to laugh at, my friend. Oh yes, I know. So how do I take my nothing here and put it where it should be, so I can get something from my nothing and have this nothing gone and my life back without all of this that has given me so much of nothing? There is nothing one can do. Nothing is something we all fight from, taking our meaningless lives and making them into nothing but nothing. Oh, Lord Huff.
Yes, Lord Puff?
I want so much more than this nothing but nothing. I want something I can feel something for or about, without fear of becoming a fool, who is nothing more than a nothing, trying to become something, without anything to work with or for. And the only thing I have to live for in life is knowing I became nothing, looking for something.
This is what I have long known and feared was happening to you, knowing I knew and knowing there was nothing I could do for you, but tell you I knew.
Well, that is something.
Perhaps, but when there is nothing here, know that you are the only one who can make that nothing into something, even if it is only for a fleeting moment.
Thank you so much for your time, Lord Huff. I really can't tell you.
That's all right, Lord Puff. I understand. Now, I must go see Lady Can't Stand Up.
Oh, do send her my regards. When I think of a condition being stuck in a chair for the rest of her life, it makes me feel like I have something to live for. Even if it is only nothing, my nothing is so much more than Lady Can't Stand Up.
Yes, I know.
Now, fare thee well. Perhaps I should go with you. You see, now you have something to do.
And that is better than nothing.
Well, when you put it like that, I guess you're right. Now let us go before I change my mind and ruin this moment of something from nothing.
Yes, we wouldn't want our meeting to have been all for nothing.
You are such a brilliant man, Lord Huff.
Yes, I know.
Now let us go. Lady Can't Stand Up is waiting. Are you coming, Lord Puff? Oh, yes.